Terry, 10 years ago this week, one of your heroes, Ricky Hatton, beat Costa Zoo at the MEN Arena as it was then. What's your memories of that night?
I was only a young 15-year-old cheeky kid, so yeah, I can remember going down to the show thinking, no ticket, thinking I've got to get in there, no money. Ended up sneaking in, and before you know it, I was ringside watching one of the best fights in British history.
How did you get ringside from? Because the entrance right at the top of the
venue.
venue.
I ended up getting in the entrance somehow, down the stairs to the lower floor, and everyone was going mad in all the commotion. Ended up getting over onto the floor, and then about round 8, 9, 10, I ended up getting over ringside, watching the last few rounds. Stood there, watching it from ringside. I remember seeing Bobby Rimmer, who I didn't know at the time, asking him for Ricky's gloves at the end of the fight, and he said, "Oh no, son, you can't have these. He keeps these." And they were calling him tight or tight something, but I can't say it on telly. And then he's just laughing at me.
And then, ironic now, Frank Warren promoted that night, and he's promoting your big world title fight against Jose Zepeda.
10 years later, 10 years to the day, really, I could be world champion. If you told me at the time, I'd have called you a liar, but yeah, I've got that chance now, and it's a chance I'm thinking I'm going to take it.
When you turned professional with Steve Wood a few years ago, did you ever think you could win a world title?
Not really, no, but your goals change, don't they, as you progress in your career. My goal was to win a British title outright, and when I won a British title, he said, Frank said to me, you can defend this or you can fight Stephen Ormond for a world title eliminator. I said, is it a final eliminator? He said, yeah, I think we can get for that. So I said, too right, I'll have that. So yeah.
And have you studied Zepeda?
Well, I leave that to my coach really, Steve. He does all the studying, and he'll tell me what I'm doing, and if he wants me to watch a fight, he'll say, here, watch this, and make sure I watch something or get across to me what I need to do. I don't like to watch it really, I just take it as it comes.
Has it been an incredible adventure, the professional game, for both of you? Because he turned pro with you, didn't he?
It is, yeah. Like Steve, I've known Steve from being a kid. He used to train out the same amateur gym as him. He was a good boxer. We used to look up to him, and then he ended up coaching at my amateur club, and ended up saying to him, "Can I turn pro, whatever?" Going round to him and saying, "Look, I was thinking of knocking on the head, not the amateurs." I said, "Lost a few," and he said, "No, stick with it. I'll start training you." I ended up winning like 8 out of my last 10 amateur fights, turning pro with Carl Place. He turned pro like 6 months before me, and I wanted to turn pro then. He said, "No, you're not ready." He made me wait another 6 months, and then ended up turning over, and it's a good thing really, because I'm here now.
And of course, Steve Wood, your manager, Steve's doing all well.
Steve's done well for me. He's stuck by me in the early days when I wasn't selling no tickets, and he's probably losing money on me. So he's stuck by me really. So hopefully I can repay him by being his first world champion.
And Ricky Hatton calls an upset beating Costa Zoo. Would this be your Hatton Zoo night, and your call's a big shock?
Of course, yeah, like you'd say. I remember watching that fight, Ricky Hatton, and everyone was saying to me before that Hatton's got no chance. And I was thinking, and then you're a kid, has he, or what? I don't really know. And I remember watching it that night and thinking, he could have hit Hatton with a baseball bat and he wasn't going down. He was just so determined to become world champion, and that's what I'm going to be like come July 11th.
When you meet people in the street, or you were saying at the press conference that people come up to you wouldn't think would be interested in boxing, do you think they genuinely think you're going to win?
I don't know, because I've heard a few people say, "Oh, you're going to get knocked out, this kid's the next best thing," but they've not said it to my face. I've heard like people say, "He thinks you're going to get knocked out," or "He doesn't." I let him think that. What do they know? I know I'm in for an hard fight, and he's in for an hard fight. It's going to be a great fight.